1, 2, 3. Damn, fucking pros are this now. Holy shit.
I love it. I love it.
Davidcito clap. Patented here.
That Davidcito clap is the killer. I didn't even hear my clap because I heard your two claps when I hit my hand. That's how good we are. Anyway, buenos dias, mis hermanos. I am here today once again in the Podcastcitos with my two favorite friends, Davidcito to my right, the bad Englishman himself. And to my left, I got my brother, the hardest working guy in production, Dannycitos, who came all the way from 8 Mile, Detroit, Michigan to join us, shoot, mess up the audio, and go to Colombia.
That's why it's getting dark outside. This is the second take, guys.
And the reason why we're sitting here right now in the first place, the one and only Georgitos, the funny guy, a.k.a. Georgito HD, better known as Georgito 4K.
Muchas gracias, mi hermano. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you. So, really fast, man. We're here today. A lot of things have gone in the are happening in the world. Let me talk about a little bit about sports. Barça killed it in El Clásico. Dodgers won the World Series. And for those guys who love to bet, and these days we have so much basketball and so much football. Hey, this is a hint. Bet on Ohio State, guys. They make me money.
Guys, this is an international podcast. I just want to say, so entonces vamos a hablar más en español, ¿sí? Porque es muy importante que como comunicamos con las otras personas en los otros países, en la gente que hablan español, que están viendo este podcast. Y entonces,
decirle que se saque la papa de la boca.
Can you take the papa out of your boca?
es que estoy súper excitado para estar con mis
Wait,
amigos.
what? He says he's excitado.
Excitado, damn, bro.
Tenemos este podcast súper bien.
Pero estás muy excitado, estás muy excitado.
Súper excitado. Contigo, tú
No,
me
with me. No, I'm okay, bro. I'm okay.
Este trío
We're
está
good.
muy excitado.
No, we're good. We're
We're
good.
fucking excited to be here.
No, I'm not horny right now. Not yet.
I never said horny, man. I said excited.
In Spanish, excitado is horny.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Ah, qué embarazado soy yo.
Embarazado es el cabrón. Va de una para otra peor, el cabrón.
¿Estás embarazado?
What? Oh,
Damn, brother. Who's teaching you bad Spanish, man? Like, what the hell?
Since you did that last time, now he's bringing bad Spanish to the table.
That's really bad Spanish.
Damn, I didn't know excitado meant horny.
Yes, it does.
¿Y embarazado?
So I've been telling all these people all the time
You're
that
pregnant.
I'm horny.
You're like,
I'm horny to be
I'm
here.
so horny and pregnant.
Fuck, people, that's why they laugh.
We're going to have time to teach Danny some Spanish classes. Él está haciendo un buen trabajo tratando de aprender. Lo quiero mucho por hacer eso.
What?
I said, we're going to teach you some Spanish, cabrón.
Gracias.
But in the meanwhile, I see he has the good behavior sticker. I would get those stickers when I was in first grade in kindergarten for behaving good.
Oh, yeah, man, I just voted just now.
Who did he vote for?
Oh my God.
All right, well, I mean, obviously, I'm not thrilled to, like, you know, vote for a prosecutor. Also, that voice is mad annoying. She's like, you don't come. Just, no, stop. Just, it's like,
Does she need some Red Bull?
Some Cuban coffee.
yeah, man, like, I don't know. So then the other guy, I'm like, okay, this isn't a bad choice. Aside from being a pathological liar, he also fired Sally Yates, which was Obama's attorney general, because she didn't do the, like, questionable things that he was asking, put an executive order to, like, ban Muslims from coming to the United States. He demonized immigrants. He separated families. He fucking pulled us out of the Paris Accord, fired judges and put in his cronies, and then he got rid of Roe versus Wade. He galvanized the rednecks of the United States to think it's their country. And then when he almost lost the election, he took all these rednecks, invited them to the Capitol, had some rednecks in the Senate, and it was like redneck to redneck power. But then the vice president didn't want to participate in this redneck-crosity, and then he ordered the rednecks to try to kill the vice president. And then on top of that, he tried to steal the election. And then, like, let's not fucking mention inflation. That started under him.
Hey.
Yo, brother. Yo, you got me at Sarah hate.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all
You're
good.
putting
Like,
the pressure
I wasn't going to vote for him anyways. Relax, brother Cito. I think we're on the same page.
I didn't vote for him.
What do you think if last election he went nuts and did this? What is he going to do if he loses this one? He said he was moving to Venezuela next to Maduro. Dude, everything that comes out of his mouth is pure shit.
That's the whole thing. This guy's a fucking walking contradiction.
What is he really gonna do?
He's gonna go to jail. If he loses this, he's going to jail. Let's put a little ballot. Who's gonna win? Who do we think? I'm saying Kamala.
He's gonna win.
You think Trump?
He's gonna win.
What do you think?
Who I wanted to win, of course, her. Who do I think is gonna win? It's very up in the air. But to be honest, I don't care who wins.
So you don't vote?
No, I do. No, I do vote for the less privileged ones.
Less privilege, right? So,
But
so
not
what?
for me, for my own benefit. I could care less, man.
Well, what if we have a president that changes everything, like the Constitution and this and that? And
I go around everything. What I have to do is what I have to do regardless who's in office.
Well, if these guys let me talk, I wanted to change the topic. And I just saw they put a statue of,
John Amos.
it's D. Wade. Marica, it's D. Wade.
Wait. Look, it's right here. This is John Amos, right here.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like Wade.
To me, Dwayne Wade looked like he's either taking a shit or he's complaining because he didn't get invited to a Puff Daddy party. Other,
Who's hiring these people? Really?
like David said, so who's hiring the weather people, who's hiring the gunmen, and who's hiring sculpture to do famous athletes' face and monuments?
Another profession that's getting away with their money, man. Like, they just take their money and run. I mean, the sculpture's there. You deal with it. I'm out.
And they don't get fired. Are they drunk when they do that kind of shit? Are they drunk? Was this guy drunk for 3 months doing that? Tell me one of those stories when you get...
Oh, marica, man.
Because you don't drink, so when you get drunk, you get...
Yeah, this one's good. This one's good. Imagínate que me quedé dormido en una isla, weón. Todo el mundo se fue. Marica, in Miami. The DJ was playing. So I was like, oh, sounds kind of fun with some friends. Yeah, let's do it. So I get to the island, and then it seems like I start drinking a little bit too quickly and mixing drinks. Guaro, cerveza. And I was a little too excited to be out of the cage.
Excited, not excitado.
Contento, estaba un
Excited.
poco contento. Not excitado. Entonces, the DJ starts playing, and I'm just holding on to the DJ booth, watching the DJ play. Oh, this is fucking dope. And the guys are like, yo, don't touch that shit. Like, don't hold on to that. I'm like, dude, I'm barely touching it. Come on, what's the issue?
You're just barely grabbing it, and they're like...
I'm a tall guy, so that's like
Your
by
head
my
hits your
head. So
head.
it's just easier to hold it like this. What's the big deal?
I usually tell David twice everything, too.
So anyways, like five more minutes go by, the DJ's like killing it, man. And I'm like holding on again to this thing. I don't know why. It's the easy thing. Like and then I'm holding on, and they're like, yo, stop. To the point that they were almost screaming at me every time I did it. I'm like, dude, these motherfuckers are so annoying. Seriously. So anyways, I go around the island, and then, dude, I blacked out. I don't remember anything else after that. When I woke up, it was like 4 a.m, and then boom, no one's there. I wake up.
So you're trapped on an island by yourself, no way to get out because you need a boat to get there.
Right. I looked at my phone, and it's at 2%. So I start calling people, and no one picks up. No one picks up. I was like,
So what happened?
the first thing I did when I woke up, I was like, mi culito and mis bolitas. I was like,
It was dry? So you didn't have no action, but nobody had action with you.
Mari, that's the first thing. That was my first reaction. Next thing, my pockets. I'm like, did I get robbed? Okay, no. Nothing. We're good.
But we're on an island stranded by myself.
So I was like, yeah.
good.
So
We're
I'm
good.
still trying to figure out what happened. Why did I end up in an island that was full of people? Dude, there were like 300 people. All of a sudden, there's nobody, and I'm there by myself. And then I start freaking out, and I see a kayak right there. So it seems like some people are there. I couldn't see anybody. But so the kayak, I'm like, I'm out.
So you took someone's kayak?
I took somebody's kayak.
And they're like, man, let me tell you, I just took a little nap. I had a kayak. When I woke up, the kayak was gone.
I think it's survival. Right there is survival.
I think we're not gonna air this. I think we're not gonna air this part of the episode.
Guys, if somebody lost a kayak in Coconut Grove,
Call David.
no, I know where I parked it. I know where I put it.
I'm David. Call me.
So I got to the marina and I left the kayak there. So I go look for my vehicle. Finally, I make it to my house. I go to bed. Next morning, my friend is like, yo, what happened to you? We're looking for you, blah, blah, blah. But the last thing I remember from you is that you're holding on to the booth of the DJ and you're going like this.
You were King Konging it?
It's like, are you fucking kidding
That's
me?
why
Is
they
that how
left
you saw me?
They all saw you. They were like, yo.
This is the guy that like ruined the party.
But I was just holding on like this. I was like barely holding it. You're about to fucking break the tent. And they're like on you, let go, let go. And I'm like, marica, I guess that's what they left me.
Nobody can ever top David with his stories. But I want to hear something about Detroit. Like,
Ooh,
what was it
happened?
over there?
8
How
Mile,
was it?
brother.
I have nothing
Did
bad to say.
did you see Eminem?
I have nothing
Did you
bad.
eat M&Ms?
I have nothing bad to say about Detroit. One thing that I did notice was that like there's a lot of like underground spots. Weed is legal recreational in Detroit. So one of the dispensaries are like
¡Qué rico!
Google Maps, weed dispensary. I end up at someone's house. It's like a ring. It's like there's like shit outside. I'm like, hello, this is the weed dispensary. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not home. Give me like 10 minutes. I'll give you a $20 discount. Fuck, I left to go to another one because I didn't want to wait. And then like there was like a strip club down the street from me, and I'm like, okay, let me check out this strip club, right? And I Google and I pass by and it's someone's house, and I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, I'm not doing this twice.
So wait, everybody has their businesses at
There's
their
like
home?
some underground. I guarantee you, I promise you that like they probably have like a shopping center, and you could probably go to the supermarket and get food from someone's house.
You're saying there's a place where you get your groceries, a house also.
There's probably that, you know, like there's like the real shit and there's the underground shit. It's really cool.
I have a story with groceries, man. My sister, the first time she came to the U.S., she's like trying to read everything so badly, man. She's trying to read everything, and then finally she sees something that says grocery stores. And she's so excited. She's like, "Oh my God, una tienda de groserías! Oh my God!" I was like,
Una tienda de groserías.
"Hey, sister,
That's so funny,
no es
man.
una tienda de groserías.
What do they sell inside of a tienda de groserías?
Groserías de vulgaridades."
Was she like super embarazada after that?
Oh my God. I was embarazada. I got plenty of stories of bad English.
I'm excited. I'm excitado.
Oh, that's bad in Spanish. That is that Españolcito.
That is best Spanish. That is.
By the way, did you go to Chicago at all?
Dude, don't remind me of Chicago stories. Right now, my stomach is again. Now that you're right, ay Dios mío. I don't know if like the people know, but Chicago is for us going to the bathroom. Mira Chicago, allá, a cagar.
We have a code. We have a code would say like when you say you're gonna go to take a shit, you say, "Hey, I'm going to Chicago."
So I was doing the shoot at West Palm Beach at Mar-a-Lago at
Oh, you were at Trump's house.
at the Trump Mansion. Yeah. Entertainment Tonight hired us to go shoot his ex-wife Ivanka was getting married to this Italian guy, which at the time of when it was time for him to say yes, are you willing to take this woman as your wedded wife and good and bad, blah blah blah, and the guy wouldn't answer. So like we're all waiting, like it was like plus.
What did you guys do? Did you go to commercials after that or what?
Like, yo.
No, but let's go to commercial right now. And let me finish with this part. So that day, when they hired us, they also got us like suits, like tuxedos, for the party. Everybody in their nice white suits, and I was working all day, so I was like, I was dirty, so I had the key to Donald Trump's suite.
Shut up.
So let me get this
I
straight.
want to hear this.
Let me get this straight. You had a job with Entertainment Tonight. You're in Trump's suite, about to take a shower.
Yeah.
In Trump's house.
Yes, at the mansion. But before I take a shower, I'm like, I gotta go to Chicago.
So you're about to shit
Dude, I want to
in Trump's room. The same toilet that Trump uses, you're about to shit on this toilet.
No, listen. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Hold on. We're gonna catch him in a lie. Tell me something that only you and Trump knows about his bathroom.
Well, I don't know if he knows that I still put toilet paper all around the toilet, but it's a golden toilet.
Shut up. He's got a fucking golden toilet? I mean, it kind of surprises me, but it shouldn't.
Marica, me quería llevar la palanca. I wanted to take the
Hey,
palanca.
wait. Trump, is that true? You got that golden toilet?
The best golden toilet. There's no other one like it. So, summarize the story. That's crazy. You're working at his ex-wife's wedding.
Which is now buried in one of his golf courses. That way he doesn't pay taxes.
They gave you a white tuxedo, so you went and showered in his room and shit on his golden toilet.
I shit first and then showered.
Like this cafecito right here. I mean, dude,
Davidcito, thank you for bringing it all the way from Colombia.
good coffee. It's one thing I like. I'm good at coffee.
Tell him the coffee story. Tell him.
Okay. I'm going to tell you a story that happened to a friend of mine that's here, but I'm not going to throw him under the bus.
Is it the camera guy? Is it camera B, camera A, camera C?
So one day I was on set and the photographer's like, hey, David, can you get us some coffee? I was like, yeah, of course. Let me get a list going. So I ended up with like 20 coffees. And I'm calling this place that I'm not going to disclose because we don't give free advertisement, especially places we don't like. But I'm going to give you a hint. Son un estorbo, weón. Son un estorbo. They're everywhere, man.
Wait a second. Not me, because I understand Spanish. But for anyone out our audience that doesn't understand Spanish, what does estorbo mean?
I don't think they have those in Cuba or Nicaragua yet.
Lucky.
Estorbo coffee.
Estorbo coffee, man. So, anyways, I called this place and I placed the order. I'm like, hey, listen, I have an order for 20 people. So can you please the name and the order? The name and the order. They're like, yeah, of course. So I give them the order. And before I hang up, I was like, hey, by the way, my name is David. I'm picking up the order. So they're like, okay, cool, David, we'll see you here. So once I got to Storbos, I see my 20 coffees out there. I'm like, okay, cool. I go and pick them up. And they'll say, David. 20 coffees with my name on it. David. I was like, oh my God, who would do this? Seriously, brother, I gave you every person's name. So you put in the cup.
I would have gone nuts there.
You just returned to this spot with a bunch of Davids?
No, I wasn't going to show up with that. Are you kidding me? So I was like, you motherfuckers screwed up. Come here and help me. You got to fix this thing with me. So we got to go over the list, scratch everything. I got to set finally. 30 minutes later, the coffees are cold. And not only that, it's like my name scratched and the real name. So everybody started like, oh, thank you. And they see the scratch and their name. And they see the other cup, the scratch and the name. And they see, dude, they cut up real quick.
Yeah,
the joke, I was like... So once I gave everybody their coffee right away, like I was quickly on it, I was like, I'm out. These motherfuckers are gonna laugh. Dude, what a fucking screw up. I mean, that makes you look like a fucking amateur on set. I'm a fucking pro, man. Seriously? You gonna come up with that shit?
Wait, but didn't you say it was somebody from the crew and then it
That's
was
right.
you?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. Wait, it was you.
I was gonna throw somebody under the bus, but
I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna say who it is,
I was
but
wondering who. I thought it was me.
after that coffee incident, he came all the way up from the bottom. Now we're here to win an Emmy. Who does that?
You got an Emmy.
Who does that?
thank you, man. Thank you. I was in the ground, damn. From coffee to an Emmy.
You do have an Emmy. All right, now, an Emmy is the prize that people want in production. When you work in production, when you work on TV, you want a fucking Emmy. But David, what was it? Tell me, man, because for me, I've always wanted an Emmy. What's it like, man?
I'd rather have an Emmy than not, but it's not all that.
The picture that it's painted.
No, yeah, exactly. No, I was excited. Not excitado, but I was very excited. But I'm not gonna take credit for this. This is Jamie Gershen's. Like, she's the mastermind. She was actually the one that won the Emmy. Like, I happened to be part of it, and I got an Emmy as part of the show. It's a pretty interesting story. It's about immigration and how she's trying to marry. It's a true story. So she's trying to marry his loved one, which is in Colombia, and she's in the US, and she's trying to marry him so he could come here so they could have a life. She has to travel there all the time. They got a house. She's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
They're saying the realistic lives of U.S. citizens that marry immigrants First of all, I would like to say, as an immigrant, and David is also an immigrant, Danny was born here, it is fucking hard to come from another country without any contacts and work and survive in this country and go up that ladder. And at the same time that you're going up the ladder, you got to be throwing food in Nicaragua. And that's the reason why I'm here, because I wanted to help my family. I wanted to help anybody that I loved, basically, you know. So it is hard. I applaud David for his Emmy, and I love the topic. Danielito has to go to Colombia right now, and the time is getting short. So this is it for right now. Podcastcito. See us next time.